Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. So this time around, we'll be playing with this thing. So I kind of wanted to test out this head. Probably by the time you see this video, this thing's actually going to be out already, but it's coming out here shortly, and I want to make sure that everything functions on it quite well. So we're gonna give this a whirl today, see how we do. Again, this is like a brand new machine. I don't think there's any errors in this one, is there? Nope, not a single one. I'm not really 100% sure if it's going to work properly, so this is probably the best one to test it on. I know in our last video we kind of got into position and stuff, but we didn't actually start clipping. So what did we decide we're cutting to? I think we wanted to do a little bit longer, because before we were doing like, what, 4.3? Let's do 4.9. That sounds weird. Sure. Let's try it. What's the worst that'll happen? Don't answer that. It's weird to be not processing from so high up. Now, these tops I don't want to drop right there. I actually want to drop them over here. So this might slow the process down, but I just don't want them in the way of the skitter when I start dropping stuff. If we ever get a working skitter again. I'm actually going to build a bulldozer here pretty quick. And I'm going to try to get 50K's modded winch thing on there as well. We tried doing it as an attachment, just kind of screwing around, but we found it was kind of screwy. Yeah, I can get one more out of that, actually. Yeah, so we tried it with an attachment, but the problem was it kept slowing down, and then it wouldn't haul the weight. Then the attachment would try to like pop off the machine, so gave up on that one. No more of that one. Ba-ba-da-bum. There we go. And we'll drop another one right in here. Bloop. Just make a big old pile. One little piece at a time. Or as Bob Ross would say, everybody needs a friend. Everybody needs a friend. God, I've been working on a new map, and I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross while I make maps. It's a very inspiring guy. Very inspiring. Just positivity of art. He's just such a calm, gentle kind of human being to listen to, so it's kind of cool to see. It's kind of cool to be working on artwork related to what you're working on. And what you're listening to. Man, just trying to get the right amount of cuts out of this thing, but I don't know what we can get here. Let's go through that over there. It's going to be our new slash pile. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I had my, for a while there, I don't know if anybody, well, I'm sure some people noticed, my YouTube comments got shut off on me by YouTube. Thanks to a particular little team of morons. So yeah, I guess what happens is if you go on somebody's YouTube channel, you write a bunch of racist stuff in the comments or any kind of, bad language or whatever the case. And if you report the video and YouTube spots in the comments that there's, racial controversy going on or conversation or, abuse or harassment, then YouTube's automated system just takes that as, oh, yeah, we see abuse, shut it down. So I had my YouTube comments shut down for a little bit there, which was kind of annoying, but I appealed it, and it was actually really quick. It only took about a day, and then they gave me rights back. So now what I have to do with all my videos is I have to approve the comments prior. So every time you guys make a comment, it doesn't post publicly right away. I have to actually go through the list and approve them so that if any little losery type people want to come through and try to screw with it, I'll just delete the comments, and then I don't have to worry about it getting my channel banned or anything like that. So that was actually the smartest call. I didn't even think about doing that. Probably because I just didn't think it would ever be a problem, but here we are. The bigger we get, the more the crazy comes out. Actually, it's more of a competitive thing. Because I know who did it. Again, I'm not a kind of... I don't want to mention names. I'm not playing that game again. But there's a particular mod group that does something very similar to what I'm doing with Forestry. And a bunch of their members or their team or whoever decided it would be funny to see if they could knock out my YouTube channel, I guess. Because they're jealous or something. I don't know. People are weird, you know? Jealousy. Maybe just boredom. I don't know. I don't know why people do the things they do, but I'm just here to have fun and do my thing. So anyway, the initial test of this thing was actually quite well. I was quite happy with that. Processed those logs like a boss. Kept it nice and level. It was really easy. Actually, not being high up wasn't so bad because we were able to keep everything pretty level. Now, are we going to try to use this thing? I don't know. I should just walk over with the loader and drag the logs up, honestly. But hey, let's give it a shot, right? What do we got to lose? Don't answer that. I don't know what happens with this Skitter. Somebody said they changed the tires and it made it better, but I've tried that and that didn't work for me, so. Tighten it up, go for a drive. So I've been playing with this one. This is like probably the millionth beta test of this one. But I've kind of added more spring to the tires. I've played around with the tires. What is that? Oh, it's a blade. I should probably play with that. Actually, let's get this thing out of the way because this is going to be a problem. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's leave it there for the time being. Now I want to go as far as about here, I think. And then hopefully we have the turn radius to get out of there. Just dancing all over these pieces of crap. Should have pushed them out of the way. Need to get that blade on there somehow. I was wondering what that was laying there. I'm like, what is that? It's the Skitter blade. Well, it's in there now somewhere. Let's see if we can get these. Whoops, wrong direction. So now the Skitter is working-ish. It's not exactly what I would call a comfy, copacetic Skitter. But like I said, I'm working on getting that winch one going. That's what I want. Just winch it and drag it with the actual dozer body. That would be ideal. Feels so weird driving this Skitter without a blade. Maybe we should see if we can get that blade on there just to stop being weird. Where is it? It's like right about here somewhere. I don't know how to get that on there though. I think it's pretty screwed up. I did have it so it would settle quite nicely, but maybe it doesn't anymore. Let's see if we can get in there. Huh. Oh, maybe it's on the other side. Just trying to see if I could like do a quick connect and get it on there, but I don't think we are that lucky, folks. Screw it. We'll just leave it. Now there's more trees to bring up, so let's go get the more trees. There's actually more trees to load too, I see. Oh yeah, I forgot about those top ones. Where's my loader? Oh, it's down there. We'll do a loading episode probably next episode. Because we do have a little bit to catch up on. Bloop. Oh no, I didn't squeeze hard enough. That's what she said. Is it moving with it, or are we bypassing it here? Oh, there it is. We were right on top of it the whole damn time. There we go. So let's bring all this up there and see how she handles. So I took the weight. Oh, jeez. I took the weight down in the Skitter, hoping that would fix things, but it's caused it to be more buoyant than ever. No, come back here. All right, let's just get these two pieces right out of here because I am sick of looking at this. Let's just get them out there, you know. Get rid of them. I'm just going to drop them right here, actually, because I don't really care. As long as you can fit a processor between the deck where you're working and where the trees are piled, that's kind of the biggest concern. Go back and grab this big one. This big nasty one. Drag it up there. So yeah, there's another new map I've been working on. It's called, did I say, I think I already told you about this actually in the last episode. Port Murray. Port Murray. But yeah, it's getting pretty close to being done here actually. I got some more mill stuff to do on it, but other than the mill stuff, I think the rest of it's pretty operable for logging. I mean, it's got trees and roads, so party on. And then I'm working on another one after that. I've kind of stopped on machines just to take a little break here and really started working on the map side of things, because the maps are kind of what I like. I really do like the maps. Machines are great too, but it's good to take a break from machines once in a while and go on to some more terrain. So there'll be some maps coming here pretty quick. Map town. And the second map, sorry, I was starting to tell you there. The second map I'm working on is a very dense map. So like super thick trees, super thick bush. You're gonna have to make your own roads and stuff. And it's gonna be a total do-it-yourself map when it comes to logging. So you're gonna start off with an area and you drive out to like a tiny piece of square, and that's where the starting point is. There's not going to be any pre-made roads. There's not going to be pre-made anything. It's just going to be wilderness for miles. Just a big wilderness trap. And then you're going to have to plow your own roads out right from the ground, bunch your own way, build your own roads, build your own right-of-way. I mean, I think it'll be really fun. I'm excited for it. It's very small, though. It's not the size of this map because this map is huge. All these maps are huge. So it's like literally 1/3 of this map, maybe even 1/4 of this map. But I think I've explained it before, I'm kind of tired of making these big maps with partial details, so I really want to get going and make a proper nice looking map. I'd rather make a crap ton of different maps that are small as opposed to just like a couple big ones that are kind of okay, you know. One thing I did run into on this game, and I think it's one of the reasons why a lot of modders stopped working on 2019, was because my Skitter's stuck. No, because I can't get custom textures happening for my maps. Anytime I try to change the directory of the textures inside the i3D file, the editor crashes. It won't open ever again. I've tried every known configuration that I'm aware of, and yeah, it just crashes out. And it's it's very, very annoying. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to make custom textures. Now, what I probably can do is make custom tree textures. I don't have a doubt there. And then what I'm going to have to do is just get super creative with the textures that are in game. So the next map I'm working on, I'm going to make it pretty much all muddy ground sort of terrain, and then yeah, I'll have to figure out how to grass it in and, you know, make details and all that fun stuff. But I'm just trying different things, you know, to see what we can come up with. Some will be good, some maybe not so good, but it's just like art, just like when you're painting a picture or drawing a picture, making an art design of some sort, you know. Some of them are just the most amazing things you've ever made, and then other things are kind of like, I could have thrown that one in the garbage. But it's so funny, though, as an artist, it's so funny because sometimes I will create something, whether it's a map or a machine or an attachment, whatever, and I'll think to myself, this is the best thing I have ever made in this game. And everyone's gonna love it. And then I put it out, and people are like, it's okay, or they don't like it. And I'm like, why? It's so good. And then I'll put something out that I'm like, I hope people don't come at me with pitchforks because this is a total piece of crap. And then suddenly everyone's like, this is the best map you've ever made. And I'm like, why? Maybe I have poor taste. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet, but I always think that's funny. That's happened so many times, especially in like 2017. Some of those maps that I thought were literally the stupidest maps or machines were the most like sought after ones in the end, which I was just like, huh. I thought that was just too bizarre. I'm gonna re-grab this actually. There we go. Get right in the juices. Oh man, we have to float our way out of this one. Give me traction! Or give me death. Yeah, at least it's pulling it. Kinda, sorta. As long as we can keep it somewhat level, we should be good. They're in my cab! The trees are in my cab. Okay, can I just drive up here? I would sure like to. I might screw up the system a little here. Oh, well, we're up here now, so that's life. And just drop them right there. Bloop. Oh, that one's kind of wedged under there, isn't it? That's alright. The nice processor operator will figure it out. Just kidding, that guy's a dick. Alright, oops. Oh, crap. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's get our little processor back in position there. So the Skitter is not a complete total piece of crap on this one. Whatever I did seemed to fix it a little bit, so maybe I gotta play with the weights. Maybe a little less spring in the tires. That might be it. But even the Skitter seems to sit low to me. Like it should be a bit higher? Maybe not. Who drives Skitters out there? What do you think? Is this too high? If you stand... Should you be able to see the door bottom like this? Or the, like, you know. I mean, I look at the tires. The tires don't look like they're out of proportion. But this thing feels like it should sit higher. I don't know. And it's hard to tell with proportions in this game, too. Proportions are a little wacky at times. So I'm just going to put this back in position. And we're actually just going to drive our butts up here a little bit. Oh, no. Maybe we should turn the cab around first, hey? Try to do too many things at once. Here, let's go like this. Let's walk this way a little. There, now the pile's not coming with me. That's excitingly good. And we'll pinch off a little bit of these just before we go. Processing, it's a good time. You know what I was thinking, actually? I had this idea today. I don't know if it's something people would be up for. What if I had a series where you guys went on the map, like this map, did all your logging or whatever you wanted to do, and then on one of my next episode, I would, you know, clean up your bits or your pieces. I think that'd be kind of fun. And by that, I mean, like, you know, so you guys, whoever I pick or something, you send me a save game of what you've done, like kind of like how I've done on this map, and say I left a bunch of wood there for you to pick up, or I need these trees cut down, and then I send it back to you. I don't know. I was thinking it'd be kind of fun, just to kind of just for a laugh, try it out. Then it feels like I'm actually working on somebody else's stuff instead of just my own stuff. I think that'd be kind of fun. It's almost like chess. You know, where you're playing with somebody in Russia or something, and then you make your move, and then 10 hours later, he comes back from work, makes his move, sends it back to you, that kind of thing. I don't know. If anybody's up for that idea, if anybody has the cojones to do a working map, I think that'd be kind of fun. Maybe another YouTuber or something, and we can like have alternating series of the work we do on it. That could be kind of fun. But we'd have to use the same mods, or at least close to the same mods. That'd be the tricky part, if you wanted to do it back and forth. Or someone could just send me one without anything on it, and then I can just work on it. Or I could share my save games, too, for you guys to play with. The only reason I don't really share my save games right now is because I think a lot of people don't know how to install them properly, and I don't want to wreck anybody's save games. So that's why I haven't done it like publicly. But if somebody's interested in that, come onto the Discord and shoot me a message and say, "Yo, Jordan, I'm interested in the save game thing," and then we can talk. See some screenshots of your work, play around. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to end the episode on this note because I think we did some fantastic progress. We got rid of that. We skidded all this over. The next video, I'm definitely going to have to do some loading because that's something that needs to get done there. So we'll get on that. But yeah, anyway, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.